This is Mark Hyder, and it's time for another vlog.
Yay, hey everybody.
Thank you. It's time for another vlog. Oh, yes.
Hello world, my name is Chris Perillo and I've been uploading videos to YouTube since 2006. Quite a few videos as a matter of fact, and I think what I enjoy most about YouTube, sure, watching videos or sharing videos, but at a deeper level, connecting with other people. And I really do believe that's what makes YouTube special. I mean, the world uses YouTube to get videos from point A to point B, and there's really no better way to experience something from the eyes of somebody else. And even though you're not in the same room as me right now, you're able to hear me and see me and experience what I'm experiencing as much as you possibly can, and the video makes it easier to potentially connect with you. So to me, much like the internet, YouTube would be nothing without a community. It would be nothing without people. And I think that's really what makes YouTube special. The community, or these communities within a community, because you probably follow a certain amount of channels, and you may not know of other channels, and you could join other groups of people who have similar interests, who share a common goal, perhaps. But it's about people and connecting with other people.
Time is now just past 6:15 AM in the morning. Today I'm going to go to ComicCom. Oh yes, yes, we're going to go to ComicCom. I had to get a bus this time because I don't have any fare money as such. I've got money on me, but I wanted to spend that on merchandising. Yes, merchandising. Yes, yeah, I'm going to go get a bus to Canberra. Get a bus to Custom House. I had to go into Canberra. I had to take 3 buses. It's going to take at least 1 to 2 hours to get there. Oh yeah, and I'm going to get there really early. Yes, because I got a priority ticket. I've got a priority ticket that costs about £22. And believe it or not, ComicCom is just the start of 3 conventions this year. ComicCom is the first one. Next will be BronyCon, and the next one will be PonyCon. Okay, the ComicCon will be in July, and the PonyCon will be in October. We got a long wait for that one, PonyCon. It's only next month. Not next month. July's not that far away. June's not that far away, really. And I will see you later on. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm in Mansfield Road, or near Mansfield Road. I couldn't find my second bus. Well, I couldn't find the actual bus stop. But in the end, I topped up my Oyster card with £5. And I'm going to go by the subway instead. No? There is the 155 that goes this way, but it's the wrong direction and it's a one-way street. And if you're not familiar with the area, it can be very tricky. yeah, I'll be coming up to the Docklands Railway station in a minute, and I will see you in my next segment. Oh, yes. Okay, we're at Custom House, oh yes, for ComicCon of 2015. Remember last year? I went to ComicCon. Oh, hi! That's what I need. Interaction with my vlog. Classic. Anyway, we are at no, we're not technically at ComicCon just yet, but we'll be at ComicCon pretty soon. Oh, yes. Looks like I was entering the wrong way to the priority entrance. I had a standard ticket last time, which cost 15 quid, and this year I actually decided to do priority entry. Oh, yes, and already I'm seeing cosplay in front of me. Lovely jubbly. Okay, we're in the priority queuing system, and we've got lots of people. I wouldn't say lots of people, we've got like a massive crowd as such. But I'm going to show you what is around me at the moment. Oh, yes.
I don't do martial arts! That's actually basically preaching on the martial arts, just grab the hand. One of the guys on my social said he put me in suppression hold, he's like playing Trojan goes laughing my arse off.
Yay!
He gets it!
Okay, we are at ComicCon of 2015. Oh, yes. And straight away, we're into American police cars. There we go, we've got American police cars. Not sure what state it is. We've got American police cars. Wow. Protect and serve. Los Angeles.
Yay.
And we've got CEX. Oh, yes. Be kidding me.
Stacked on top of each other. It's a green t-shirt, they've just got the headbands coloured in. I've actually got a clipping Braehawk.
Well, I'm actually going to look for My Little Pony t-shirt, hopefully. Hopefully I'll find one. And should be... has some around here actually. Oh, we've got Japan flags. Anyway, yeah, hopefully I do find something. What have we got here? Oh, sweets of Japan. I think. Pokey. Anyway, and I will see you in the next segment. Oh, yes. find pony t-shirts. My Little Pony t-shirts, I can't seem to find any. Some of them are women's only, which is unfair, really unfair. Oh, yes.
Okay, but it is nice if they're like, oh, you guys wear those trainers too?
Fastest pesky in this galaxy. Can't seem to find any suitable pony stuff at all. I really can't seem to find any. I'm not sure it's just me, I'm looking in the wrong place, but wow, look at the expensive canvas. Imagine trying to hold some of that in my hand. Yeah. The only t-shirts I seem to find seem to be in small and only for women. And all the men's are things that people think men should wear. Well, I'm annoyed. We've got sexy items like that. I think it's just for girls. Can't see anything. T-shirt. I'm annoyed. I don't want to buy just pony for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Oh well, I'll keep on looking, but I doubt I'll find any. Okay, they do have My Little Pony print, but seem to mix matching with other characters, which I don't really want. And then you can find that My Little Dead Pony. No, My Dead Pony? No, it's not anti-pony to me. That seems like anti-pony to me. ComicCom is a big fan of the show. You know what I mean? Find any t-shirts in the My Little Pony, which is okay, even though some of it was for girls. Managed to get some My Little Pony smaller items though, not a Fussy, don't worry, it's not a Fussy one. Yes, I'm looking at Rainbow Dash now, ish. Yes, well, I also got some Pepsi Max as well. Oh yes, I'm not sponsored by them, just to let you know. But the day is still young. I haven't got a clue what time it is, and I will see you later on. Oh yes, I'm back. Later on in the vlog, I'm going to show you what I bought. It is pony item, like I just said in my previous segment, and it is very busy in there. We've got tons of and girls, oh yes, oh, and oh yeah, behind me we got, I think we're going to see a trailer for Braehawk Tech. Oh yes, and I will see you later on. Oh yes. Brony t-shirt, I can have more luck online or more luck when I go to BronyCon in July. Oh yes. I'm still here. No. There's an Applejack. It wasn't Applejack. Anyway, and I will see you later on. Bye bye. Oh my. Olivia. Oh, yes. a Rainbow Dash one as well. Oh yes, Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash. The fastest Pegasus in the sky. Oh yes. There we go. Oh yeah. there. Come back. There it is. There we go. That's Rainbow Dash. Just there. The fastest Pegasus in the sky. And the last one. Ready for this? I'm gonna shout. Dopey! Yes, it's Dopey! Dopey! There we go. We got Dopey just there. Here we go. There's Dopey. Dopey! And the last thing I've ordered, or what I've got from the vendor, is in this bag. A My Little Pony pocket. My Little Pony watch, fob watch. Here we go. Does it need updating? Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. The time is wrong, but I'm going to set the time later on. Here we go, so My Little Pony fob watch. Oh, yes.
Say to me, are you really good at flying it though? But it's not me that's good at flying, it's the drone.
huge fan of like Star Wars and Indiana Jones growing up. Like I would watch those, and I wanted to be Luke battling Vader and like getting my hand cut off. I don't know, I was such a weird child. Like Leia was cool, but like, you know, she was like a sharpshooter or whatever, but like, she didn't like really get to have the epic moments. Like, you know, Leia was the one that was hauled across the chasm on the Death Star. Like, imagine if like Leia had been the one that like carried Luke across. Like, how awesome would that have been? So I like just always love stories where the girls got to kind of be front and center.
If you want any tips about crowdfunding, click here to watch this video.
Hi Gillian.
Hi.
Have you ever thought about doing any other things except working with robots?
Have I ever thought about doing anything other than working with robots?
Yeah.
Well, I've thought about working with serial killers. And I've thought about working with CIA agents and FBI agents, and then my 5 agent.
Streetcar named Desire.
Question. Did you win a t-shirt on that fucking question?
I bet now he gets the right size t-shirt, right?
Yes, now you get the right size t-shirt.
Plans, you haven't seen them yet.
Is it good chocolate? Yes. How do you know? Thank you.
Can someone load the mic, please?
Who's next? A celebration?
Oh, that's
Sorry.
right.
Not bad, not bad.
Thank you for coming to London. Quick question. Do you have a favourite British science fiction film? Mine happens to be Alex Garland and the Sunshine.
Yeah.
Is Sunshine?
My favourite British science fiction film currently. Do you have...
Is Sunshine?
Yeah.
Is
that what you said?
Yeah.
Mine too. High five. No, it is. I'm serious. What's yours?
Favourite British science fiction film? That's a big question. Ex Machina was very good, I thought, actually. But it's, you know, it looks like an American movie, but I think you could say that was a British movie. That's off the top of my head.
Thank you.
Because we give them out afterwards. Who's next?
I think it's me.
Yeah.
Thank you for lowering the mic. Well, I went to the Birmingham NCM panel, and the guys said about you, Gillian.
The what panel?
The Birmingham one.
We did one in Birmingham.
Oh, the bird, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, the guys said about you that the reason it intrigued you about this character... I sound too fucking loud.
Not up here.
Which movie?
Well, yeah, the reason this character intrigued you was because it was just a simple mother thing, and it wasn't a big, immortal Scully.
Or boss or suicidal female of some kind.
Yeah.
Some fucking thing.
Yeah, just a mum. That's true.
And can I ask you, Gillian, was it a challenge playing an ordinary character?
Playing an ordinary character?
Yeah.
No, it was quite fun actually. Well, actually no. It was, the challenge is that I have a tendency, when I'm looking stage left, it looks like I'm contemplating something really important, like how to solve world peace. When actually I could be thinking about, you know, taking a bath later. And so the challenge was actually to look stage left and not necessarily look like I was a scientist or a medical doctor or an FBI agent. You know, that I didn't have all the answers somehow going on behind my eyes, which was challenging actually.
Yeah. I think you get a side of Gillian in this movie you maybe don't see in some of the other things she's done.
And I speak with a much higher pitch than I don't I?
A bit, yeah.
A bit, yeah. I do a little bit.
Particularly when you're talking to your kids.
Yeah, especially when I'm talking to my kids, because they go up into hopefully it's not too annoying.
No.
Anyway, did you win a t-shirt? I did. Oh, good.
Definitely. was like a marriage proposal then, wasn't it? Something like
Oh,
that.
I've had them.
Was it? Who's next?
Well, this film is based on quite a weird dream. So, Gillian, if you had to make a film based on any dream you'd have had, what would it be?
Good question. That wins a t-shirt, definitely.
Where'd you go? I remember a dream from when I was, but it wouldn't make a very good film. So I don't know when I had this dream. I think I was a teenager, but I was homeless, and I was dressed in lots of baggy clothing, and I was standing on a bridge overlooking the Thames, and I was lowering string down. Can't believe I'm telling you this. I was lowering string down and catching worms and maggots and eating them. I think that's a good premise for a film, isn't it? A scene from Hannibal.
That's your opening scene, right?
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got.
I know you're back.
I think you're next.
My question is,
Gillian.
I really want to know, to be honest, where my invitation is, and also your favourite.
What? What was the first bit?
Well, where my invitation to the panel. Doesn't matter. It's fine. And also, who your favourite 19-year-old male actor on Robot Overlords was to work with, other than Callan? Who's the favourite? Anyone? Anybody?
What was the name of the kid who wore the helmet, the Viking helmet?
Connor.
How old was he?
Milo Parker, he was 10.
No, 19. That's alright.
In case you didn't know, everybody, this is James Tarpey. He plays Nathan in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
How old were you when you played in the movie, James?
How old are you, James?
I was about 19. Around that age.
James, would it be wrong to say you've got a little bit of a crush on Gillian? Anybody here?
Is he going to win a t-shirt?
Yeah, is he going to win a t-shirt? I think next person.
Is that your question?
Enough.
It's very good in the film.
He's very good.
My question is for both of you. Working in sci-fi and stuff like that, like the X-Files and this film, has it sort of made you believe in aliens, just a little bit?
Honestly, I don't think it's made me believe in them any more than I might have believed in them already. I mean, I think I still have the same perspective about it all. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever read anything that makes it more convincing than it ever was, except maybe the first episode of the new season, but that was a joke. That was bad.
No, because you realise that things are very easy to fake. So I think obviously aliens logically probably do exist, but have they come to visit our planet? Don't know.
Why not?
It's very easy, all the footage that you see of aliens going about, it's so easy to fake all this stuff, isn't it?
Well, that's not the point.
I think logically they exist. I'm with Brian Cox, that programme that he did, where he said they probably exist, but did they exist at the same time as us? Do they have the ability to travel here?
Well, if the time-space continuum doesn't actually really exist, then yes.
Thank you.
Continue this discussion later. Yeah, who's next?
It's the question for John. I really loved your film Grabbers.
Oh, thank you.
I just literally stumbled upon it one day on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
Captivated. I wondered if you were to do a sequel, what British city do you think would be good to set it in?
That's a good question, isn't it? You sound like a Liverpool man.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking? The Grabbers came to Liverpool. Well, they have to go somewhere where people like a drink, don't they? So, yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in Scotland, maybe. Glasgow, yeah, that'd be good. The Grabbers in Glasgow, yeah. Glasgow Grabbers. Isn't it? Who's next? Wingman. Wingwoman.
Yeah, I'm not a man.
Wing person. Wing person. It's a long way, it's a very long way.
Sorry, what are you?
Sorry?
What creature are you?
What creature are you?
I'm a steampunk Tinkerbell.
Ah, cool.
You had the dream of the kind of film idea. Did you start working on it straight away, or did you kind of leave it for a bit to linger in your mind and then start writing a script and a screenplay?
Well, one of the producers came into the edit suite and said, I really want to make a science fiction film. Have you got any ideas? And so this is a couple of days later, and I literally said, well, yeah, I had this dream. And so I told it to him, he said, that sounds great. It all sounds a bit made up now, I tell it now. But yeah, we were fairly shortly afterwards into writing a script with my friend Mark Stay, who's here today somewhere. There he is. So no, not really. It kind of, for a British movie, it got developed pretty quickly. And the idea seems to capture people's imaginations.
Thank you.
Who's next? It's very dark out there. There we go.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this question's for both of you, and you can answer honestly because he's not here, but I've heard that Ben Kingsley is extremely precious. The way he's treated on set. Did he make you call him Sir Ben Kingsley?
No.
I call him Ben. And he's very concentrated, and what he delivers at the end of his concentration is on another par than what you get with most actors. He comes with a fully formed character, history, background, region, everything, and that's all that matters really, I think, at the end of the day.
Who did you prefer acting with, Jamie Dornan or Ben Kingsley?
That's not fair.
I hardly had any scenes with Jamie Dornan.
Hello there. You mentioned that the film was filmed in a British seaside area. Was it an actual town, or was it made up, and was it filmed there?
It's set in a fictional town called Fairfield Bay, which is on the south coast of England somewhere. We don't quite say where. And we actually shot it in the Isle of Man partly, and in Northern Ireland partly. And it's kind of they're kind of Frankenstein together, the two towns that we shot in. Yeah.
Someone's slow on the legs.
Whoever's doing that.
Hi there.
Hello.
This one's for Gillian. What was your favourite part filming?
How old are you?
11.
Fantastic. My favourite part filming in this movie, or my favourite part that I've ever filmed?
In this film.
In this film. The favourite bit of the film, the favourite scene that I enjoyed from. I got to ride a horse on a beach. That was fun.
Pretty fast as well.
Pretty fast, yeah. And I don't know. It was a bit. My bits were a bit discombobulated, but I loved the set of the house that we were contained in for so long. It was really well designed. And it was a really nice environment to be in, because you felt the history and what they've been up to for that period of time, and the level of claustrophobia and depression that had set in. So that was, like that says a lot. It was, you know, all of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Hi, this is a question for both of you, but Gillian, your X-Files character was a big role model for me growing up, and I wanted to ask, what kinds of values did you consciously try to put in your character in this movie?
In X-Files? Or
in Robot Overlords?
In Robot Overlords. Well, a lot of times that information is given to you in a script by the nature of the actions of the character or things that are said about the character or the way that they speak about things. And I mean, it was clear that she is a good person and is just trying to do her best as a mum, and she's a teacher. And I think for something like Scully, it was very important that she had very clear, distinct attributes that it was important that I stick to on a regular basis. And I think that actually she brought more to me as a bit of a renegade prior to that than I necessarily brought to her, because I felt like Scully taught me quite a lot over the years. But did that kind of answer your question?
One thing that is Gillian's character rescues herself. So they all set off to rescue her, and she actually, meanwhile, is working pretty hard to rescue herself. And we didn't want to fall into the kind of cliched sort of princess role where all the boys were going together and rescue her. She was too, and it's kind of quite a funny scene where they cross over. And you've rescued yourself and you're on the way out when they're on the way in, and everybody's shouting for each other. It's quite important that she felt like a strong, a modern woman as opposed to some of the, these types of films in decades gone by. The women do a lot of screaming and a lot of being rescued, and she doesn't really do anything.
Well, what's interesting about the course of the character is she's been worn down by the fact that they've been made to stay indoors for so many years, and Ben Kingsley's character has a bit of a crush on her, and he's keeps popping up everywhere and bringing her gifts and offering a future, and she's appropriately wary of his attentions. And so the mixture of that creepiness and the fact that they're stuck, and she's settled into this rather gloomy place, and so the fact that at a certain point she finds a fire inside of her to join the kids and to go on this adventure is a kind of a re-blossoming of her as a person, which is just a nice arc.
My question is, there have been a lot of movies involving robots and aliens. What is it about this movie that's going to differentiate from the other movies, and why do you think the MCM ComicCom canon would go to the cinema or rent it on DVD and love this movie?
Well, for me, the film's all about characters. So a lot of the bigger blockbustery type movies, the final third of the movie would be a lot of buildings being smashed over and a lot of things blowing up. And when Ben Kingsley first saw the movie, his comment was, "It's all about the characters," and that's what I hope. I hope you actually believe in what's happening to them and invest in them and believe their decisions, and that all means something.
It's actually quite hard to do as a filmmaker to establish characters from the get-go that the audience wants to follow the story with. It's a lot of movies that you eventually might like by the end of it, but sometimes it takes you a really long time to settle into the characters or feel like you're on their side, or to, and I felt from the very beginning of seeing this that I wanted to be on this adventure, that I cared about them from the beginning, which is a really hard thing to establish. And it's a proper family film. I mean, it really feels that it's properly scary, and it also has a different look to it than it's got a kind of a timeless, old-fashioned yet modern day yet futuristic feel to it, and I didn't expect that. I was when I saw it for the first time, I was so chuffed that it was as good as it was, and that I took my kids to see it inappropriately, and my 6-year-old said to me, "This is the best film I've ever seen," which is true.
Fantastic, thank you.
Hi Gillian.
Hi.
I think you're great.
Thanks.
That's it. What was it like filming Akbar? Was it in?
I don't know, we haven't started yet, and I'm still in a little bit of denial. There's a lot that needs to happen between today and June 8th when we start, and I'm old, and I'm not, no, believe me, I'm not, you know, I'm not used to doing those kind of hours that we used to do on it, so that would be something.
Who's excited to see the film?
To see the series?
The new
X-Files.
Sorry, I thought it was a film.
No, it's alright. Yeah, no, it'll be good. Once we get up, and, you know, we'll have a ball.
Is anyone here excited to see it?
Yeah!
Me too.
Great, thank you.
Hi there. We've just seen the trailer, obviously. It's called Robot Overlords, and there weren't any robots in it.
That wasn't a trailer, that was a clip.
Oh, was a clip, sorry.
A boring clip.
Show you the trailer at the end.
Oh, I was going to say, are you hiding something, or do you have a favourite
No,
robot?
don't worry, there will be robots.
There's one robot who's hidden, who's not in the trailer, who's not on the poster. He's a very unusual robot. He's the robot that they've designed to interact with people. So they've modelled him on a child, but they've got it quite wrong.
Okay, children robots, scary.
Kind of. It's a robot. It's the robot empire's best attempt at a child robot.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my question's for Gillian. Do you find that you've been quite lucky that you haven't been typecast in your career since obviously doing the X-Files for so long, and then you've gone on to do such diverse other things?
I've worked pretty hard at that, and part of it was moving here, but I felt like I was embraced as an actor here more than I was in the States, and the stuff that I got offered right off the back of doing the X-Files was the kind of stuff that I think the first thing that I was properly offered after we finished was Bleak House, and at the time even I was shocked that I was being offered it, because I thought I could do it, but I didn't necessarily think that anybody else would think that I could do it. So I felt immediately embraced as a whole actor living here in the UK, and I think that was kind of the beginning of that trajectory of being able to do the kind of stuff I'd always wanted to do. And but it's no small part to.
So filming on the set, was there any hijinks or any good stuff going on, good practical jokes going on?
There was a lot of mucking about and laughing to try and keep the performances from the kids particularly believable. We do a lot of, it's quite the right feeling and stuff.
When we were shooting in Northern Ireland with all the midges, I mean, I've never.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to wear these black net helmet things in between takes, and then do takes as if we weren't being bombarded by midges and spitting them out every other word. And
yeah, we were there in the midge season.
Oh my God, it was unbelievable. So that was funny.
Gillian actually got into, kind of clowned around quite a lot with the boys, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, Callum had a very wicked sense of humour. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was a light, fun set.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything in particular.
There was nothing like cellophane over the toilet seat or anything like that. That's the kind of thing. Not that I remember.
Hasn't been done that before?
No.
It's actually not a bad idea for like an April Fool's
It's
Day.
a kind of classic prank, and it results in quite an unpleasant mess.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Hello, I've got a two-part question. I'm just wondering, is there any chance of a sequel? And I've got a question for Gillian. Have you ever dressed as Scully for Halloween?
So your question first.
I've thought about it actually. I have. I've also thought about what would it be like to dress as Scully and just go up and knock on people's doors and film it. I mean, wouldn't that would be really cool?
You should dress as Scully after this and then wander around ComicCom for a little bit.
Yeah, and people would, they'd be like, oh, what a great outfit.
Yeah. Maybe that's going to happen. The sequel, we are making a TV show. I can officially announce today, Buccaneer Media have bought the rights to turn this into a TV show, a high-end show, a kind of a parallel universe. So it's going to be set during the robot occupation. Yeah, very exciting. And I think in 2015 that's the way to go with something like this. TV could be a very interesting way to explore what happens with the characters and yeah.
Cool.
How are you going?
Hello.
This is a fairly general question. There seems to be a bit of a concentration in film at the moment on futuristic scenarios, and I was just wondering if that's a reflection of directors and actors and the industry in general, your views and where we're heading, and whether you think about it at all.
Well, it sells.
Whether you worry about it?
Well, I worry about other...
Oh, thank God, I was really worrying about that.
Yeah.
No, I was
Fear
kind of
not.
wondering... yeah, I was just wondering about what kind of importance would you assign to making independent films and kind of developing and progressing a genre of especially sci-fi? If that makes any sense.
What importance would you?
Yeah, would you kind of, what personally is it to you? What's kind of like your personal opinion of like how important it is to continue making independent films and developing?
Well, I would love a situation where we made these kind of movies in the UK fairly regularly. You know, it wasn't an unusual occurrence. We just do our version of it, so it's almost like, if you like, America are like the major label, the kind of the Simon Cowell sort of major label thing. They're releasing Britney Spears or whatever, and we're kind of like these terrible analogies. We're like the Stone Roses or something in relation to the major label. So we're kind of doing our indie version of what they do, and what they do is very mainstream and formulaic, and what we do is very quirky and sort of unusual. So we give them something that you can't normally get. So you know, there's no reason why we couldn't do that, and we should be doing that here. We've got the talent, we've got the crews, and we've got the locations, we've got everything we need to do that. So.
There's a lot of people who are focusing on big budget films and big budget science fiction films and big budget everything these days, and I think it's really, really important that the independent film market and filmmakers continue to get to be financed and get to make the kind of films that they want to make. And you know, the middle of the road is the more difficult area, but smaller, you know, it is possible to make really good films for not very much money, and I think it's really important that filmmakers continue to do whatever it takes to do that. You know, whether it's guerrilla filmmaking or whether it's, you know, you're talking about independent as being, you know, £180,000 or something. There's still room for all of it.
Thanks.
I think we've got time for about 2 to 3 more questions.
Okay.
Now.
Hello. Sorry, I've got a big, deep voice. I'm 26 now, I'm not 19 as the previous guy said at the beginning. I'd definitely say, Jill, this is a question for Jill, sorry, is you know now you're done, but by any chance, will you see you back in red hair soon enough?
Yes, there will be red hair.
Because I get told off when I say, I do love brunettes, redheads, but I'll just say, if you go red, and for me being 27, I still do like you very much. So big hearted love, I'll say.
Fantastic, thank you. Thanks for the red support.
Hi. Like more British films to compete with the big American blockbusters. Also, does it make the actual filming easier than it did like previously?
Definitely, in terms of special effects, you know, the special effects, the visual effects you can deliver for the money, you can do a lot more, you know. But that applies to everybody, so the films are getting bigger and bigger, and so in a sense it doesn't make any difference because everybody has the same palette. But certainly, yeah, you could, you know, a movie like Gareth Edwards' Monsters, for example, wouldn't have been possible 10 years before it was made. So there's a lot of things, yeah, it's definitely opened the way, yeah.
But all that technology takes, you know, a different kind of time and effort and energy, pre-production and post-production than a more simple, CGI film. But there was part of your original question was about something else as well. What was it?
We're just wondering, like, the advancements in technology, if it made it easier.
If it makes it easier.
For like smaller British films to compete with big American blockbusters.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the fact is that the UK is one of the best centres for post-production in the world, and big films from filmmakers and studios from America come here to do their CGI, and I don't know how that's happened, but there's some extraordinarily talented people in this country, and you know that there are varying degrees of it, and it's both easy and more complicated at the same time when you start to deal with all the technology.
Hi, this is a quick question for Gillian. Obviously we've talked a little bit about the new series of The X-Files, but I was wondering if you could give us any hints, anything, even anything enigmatic about what we can expect?
Well, Mulder and Scully are going to be in it. And I've heard announced that Skinner will be in it. And I'm sure that at some point one of us will say, I want to believe. I'm sure that's... is there anything else that I'm saying?
Any chance of Robert Patrick back?
Yeah. I actually don't know. I don't know. Unless it's been announced and somebody else knows that, and I don't know. Yeah, it has? Oh, he said no.
What?
No, Robert Patrick will not be back. You know, we might be talking about aliens at some point in the script. Anything else?
Is that the answer you were hoping for?
We're very detailed.
Yeah, good question, William. That's a very good question. I wish I could answer it.
Oh, and quickly, what about the next series of The Fall? Because we know Jamie Dornan's back in it, so how's that going?
Yeah, it's in November. Shooting it in November. Out next year. Thanks for your support.
We have one last little thing to do, so it's not a question.
Somebody going to sing me a song?
They've got a little gift they wanted to give you, so...
Is it chocolate?
No, it's something rather kitsch and rather cool for you, Gillian. I hope you'll like it. So these two ladies, what's your name? She's Leanne, and your friend is?
Kate.
Kate. So Leanne and Kate are just going to come down and just ask me to give this to you, so...
Can I just say that I've always told my friends that one day I'm going to meet Gillian Anderson and tell her that she made me gay.
So this is my thank you gift.
And I'd like to thank you from little 10-year-old me for years of sexual confusion.
great. I'm very happy for you. And, oh look. But why didn't you get 2 Scullies? Too strange. Thank you very much. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to know when Hannibal season 3 is out.
June the 4th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for John Wright and Gillian Anderson. And do not forget, August will be available to purchase on Blu-ray and DVD.
August 10th.
Can they put their orders in now on Amazon?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, you get on Amazon, put your order in now. You want to see this film, and to whet your appetite, we've got a trailer. We're going to show you now. But thanks very much for
Can I just
coming on
say,
and telling us.
if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's robot_overlords.
robot_overlords on Twitter.
Everything that's happening with Gillian and everybody else, yeah.
Are you ever going to be on Twitter, Gillian?
Well, I kind of do. I'm sort of.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
People of Earth, do not be alarmed. We wish you no harm. Robots never lie. Citizens, you have 10 seconds to return to your home. This is your final warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Surrender immediately.
Has anyone here seen this young man, Sean Flynn? Harboring fugitives, the robot MRI CVs as soon as time.
Look at their implants. It's like they're connected. What does that mean?
I think I'm sure of it.
I must do something. You don't understand. The fighting is done. It's over.
Wait until you see what Sean can do.
Leave this thing. And then you can control robots.
This is just the beginning.
We must catch a human life.
Come to Ella. You're coming with me. When I tell you the truth about why the robots are here, you'll like me. You can't save the entire world, Sean.
You reckon?
And don't forget, August 10th on Blu-ray and DVD. Put your orders in now. Thanks very much, guys.
Okay, that's the end of ComicCon 2015. Oh, yes. Hope you like that panel with Gillian Anderson. Oh, yes. I'll be on my way home now. And also, I believe I got another something for a charity auction. I'm going to put up a Fast and Furious t-shirt. Yes, because I don't particularly haven't watched the first one. I'm not necessarily a film that I would normally watch. Yeah, I'm going to put that on eBay when I get in, and I will see you later on. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm on the 100 bus, and this bus will go to Elephant Castle. I just want to show you this before we do anything else. Oh, it's large. It's Fast and Furious. Shirt, t-shirt, and like I said, I'm going to give it away as a charity auction because I don't really want it. I just got it because it was free. Yeah. Okay, that's all I've got time for this vlog. Hope you like this vlog, normal vlogs I do. But I do have to say this before I go. Thanks for liking and sharing this vlog and all my other vlogs across the YouTube spectrum. Bye bye. Bye bye for now. Bye. Bye.
You've been watching Mark Hyder's vlogs, and as I'm prone to say, we'll you later.